Hi, my name is Louise. Welcome to the Move Studio. I'm going to take you through the 5 MAP movements. Excuse the noise on the other side, but somebody is working, so we share a property. Let's start with MAP 1, breath. So what we want in MAP 1, is we want a horizontal breath, and we want to feel our breath expand into our lower back via nose breathing and using the diaphragm. So we want the feeling of the diaphragm to move up and down, and we want this to drive our breath by nose breathing and not opening our mouths. Okay, so go lie flat on your back. Put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and let's feel where your breath is at. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So you want to feel your breath expand from your ribs, and on your exhale, you want to, as you exhale, you feel how your back touches, your lower back touches the ground. And on inhale, there will be a slight arch coming from your breath, and on exhale, you will feel it go back down to the ground. So we want that whole breath to wrap around the body. The other way of feeling it is lying prone, in your prone position, with your hands on your back, and as you inhale, you feel your hands move apart because you're feeling that breath going right down into your back, wrapping around, and on exhale, you feel how your hands come together again. And you feel the breath expanding like a cylinder. Inhale and exhale, and the cylinder closes. And inhale and exhale. You can take this position in the child pose too, where you go into the child pose and you breathe, and as you breathe you feel the belly expand, you feel the breath into the lower back. On inhale and on exhale, you feel how that whole cylinder just pulls together again, and inhale and exhale, and that is MAP 1, breath. MAP 2 is breathing creates movement. So as we lie flat on our back, and this time you've still got that same horizontal breath, okay, but now you're going to bring your abs into the equation. So as you exhale, so let's go inhale, feel that breath expand right through to your back, and on exhale, as you exhale, 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 you'll feel your ribs moving towards your hips. There'll be a slight tilting of your bum. You can just slide your fingers in, and as you get that breath, you will feel that your feet feel light because you've used your breath to strengthen your abs. You put your feet down and you inhale and exhale. Ribs come down to the hips. As you feel you are safe in your movement, your breath is locked in, you lift your feet, they are very, very light, and you put them down, and you can inhale, arch, and exhale, tilt. And as you tilting, tilt, 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 breath, 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 exhaling, exhaling, lift your legs, and they are very, very light. And inhale and arch. That is MAP 2, moving from breath. MAP 3 is your pelvic tilt and thrust. So MAP 3 is this time we're physically going to do some serious moving from breath. Okay, so again, you will inhale and you will feel that breath expand, and feel how the diaphragm expands and the rib cage opens on your inhale, and on your exhale, how everything comes back. Exhale, exhale, exhale. The ribs close, the hips move up to the ribs, and you can feel how now on your exhale, you will start moving from breath. This is not a forced thing. Anybody can do this. But when you apply your breath, when you bring those ribs down to the hips, you'll naturally feel how you get a tilt in your bum. It'll come, and there will be no tension in the bum. Then we inhale, arch, and exhale, tilt, and on the next exhale, 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 you feel how your lower back goes into the ground, and then on your next inhale, you lift up and you use your bum. This is where your bum is now nice and tight. Your glutes are tight and it's up in the air. You can use your rhomboids, put your elbows down, activate your blades, and open up those hips on that inhale. And you can stop here and breathe in this position. And you're very safe because your glutes are tight and your breath makes space for your lower back. And on exhale, you can feel the stretch in your hips, but your glutes are working really hard, keeping you up there. Your feet are planted firmly on the ground. And on exhale, you can come down one vertebrae at a time. So let's run through that again. Inhale, arch. Exhale, tilt, 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 tilt. On inhale, we go up. And on exhale, we come down. That's the pelvic tilt and thrust, map 3. Now we go to map 4, which is the knee box position. Okay, so we sit in our knee box position, and again, you get a lot of map 3 in this position because as you inhale, you arch. On exhale, you tilt, and you want to tilt back, tilt back, tilt back, tilt back, so that you get your obliques. And then on inhale, arch, you punch forward, and exhale, tilting, tilting, and you come down, and you feel your obliques. And inhale, arch, punching forward, and exhale, tilt. And how do we advance this? On your next inhale, arch, you come up onto your knee, float your leg, and feel the work in the back glute. And then on exhale, you come back down, and we can change sides. So how do we change sides? We go inhale, arch, exhale, tilt, 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 and we change. Inhale, arch, and exhale, tilt. Breathing back, back, back into those obliques. Inhale, punch forward, and exhale, punching back. Inhale, punching forward, and exhale, punching back. And now we advance it. Inhale, up on the knee, and you can float your leg. So this is also for balance. Float your leg, and exhale, come back down, and change positions. And that's map 4, which is knee box. And you can see in that how breath helped you to move again. But we started to move into our spiral line. And by that exhale, you're already twisting into that spiral line. And you can feel how those abdominals, your obliques work. And it's in the spiral line that you're working. You also feel the stretch on this back hip as you exhale, 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 exhale. And come forward and punch, and then you feel all the work on this side, the stretch on this side of your body. And exhale,
exhale, take it back. So it's a very nice move, very, very functional. Okay, now we will go into our spiral lift, which is nap 5. So you want your feet and your bum in line with your mat. You want to go down on your shoulder, so your elbow must meet your shoulder. Okay, and what we do, what I'd like is for your knees to stay on top of each other. Very often we put in an orange ball just for proprioception so that the knees don't move. Okay, so again, we're going to move from breath. Okay, so you are not hanging on your neck. Your shoulder is nice and strong, bum in line with your feet. Okay, and we're going to start by threading the needle. So this is really twisting that fascia now into the spiral line. Okay, so we're going to inhale and open up, and exhale, we're going to come back down and thread the needle, and you're going to send your bum away and pushing away with the shoulder so that you get this crunching into the obliques and threading the needle, getting a stretch on this lateral line. Exhale, exhale, not moving the knees, pushing the bum back, and inhale and open up. And let's go again. Exhale and thread the needle, push the bum back, push off the shoulder, and inhale and open. And now let's advance it. So now we're going to inhale and exhale, and we're going to bring this arm down, and we're going to push away with your bum, okay? And then you're going to inhale, come back up. So again, you are arching and tilting. So there's a level of map 3 here too. And exhale, 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 and inhale up. Now put your hand on your top hand on your bottom hand, okay? And now we're going to exhale, 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 and on inhale, we're going to lift up our bottom glute, okay? And then we're going to inhale, open up, and exhale, close, and push back, push back, push back, push back. And now we'll advance it more. So now we're going to inhale and exhale and open up our legs and tap the foot and tap the foot. Tap, tap, tap. Feeling those glutes, feeling those obliques, and close on inhale. Exhale, open up, and tap, 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 and coming back down. And let's change sides. So again, line, feet in line with the butt, strong shoulder, elbow, shoulder, and let's go straight into the advanced spiral lift, where we put our hand down on top of the other one, okay, and we're going to lift up that butt, okay, and we're going to inhale and exhale, push away, push away, push away, push away, and come back up. And now we're going to inhale and open up and tap, 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 and exhale, close. And inhale, open up, and tap, 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 and close. Spiral line, the twisting into the spiral line makes me think of that sponge, how we really sponge out that fascia, and then that sponge bounces back because we are using breath. So thank you for moving with me, and those were the 5 nap movements.